Initially, I remember I was in film school. I went to Toronto Film School in 2020. And just before I graduated, I had sent an email to Montreality talking about like, oh, I'm on TikTok, like I could help you start a whole new TikTok channel, blah, 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 blah. It was like 11 p.m. I went back on my game, and then like 20 minutes later, I got an email back and it was like, let's get on a call tomorrow. Fast forward like 2-3 months later, I joined the team. Initially, I was there to start the TikTok, and then 2-3 months in, I took over the Instagram. And since then, I've been running the whole Instagram. I also do some of the editing. I do photos. I shoot some videos sometimes as well, and I do some of the interviews as well. That's basically how it started. This past summer, we started this new series called Montreality DVD. Essentially, is like we just shoot really short music videos with artists, but on a small digicam. And it's kind of like resemblance of like Smack DVD and OG DVD. Since I think June, I've shot like, I don't know, like 20 of them. And in total now we have like 60 done worldwide. A bunch of videographers are shooting them, which is so cool because we get to put on small videographers and make them shoot big videos for bigger artists. So that's a beautiful opportunity. And in the past like 3 or 4 years, I've had the opportunity to meet my favorite artists and work with them, which basically changed everything. I mean, that was just a dream before. And I have gotten to work with artists like Lucky, Polo G, Trippie Redd, Lil Uzi, Ken Carson, Tana, Young Bands, Sofago, Uno the Activist, the list goes on. And those are some of my favorite artists ever. Those are the people I listen to on the daily. That was always a dream of mine. And the fact that I've been able to do that for the past like 3 years is such a blessing. Have as many skills as possible. So learn Premiere, learn After Effects, learn Photoshop, learn Lightroom, learn photography, learn videography, learn editing, know how to edit photos, know how to edit videos, know the underground rappers, the mainstream rappers who like, you know everything. That way when someone wants something from you, you can offer them a bunch of lists of things. Like you can offer like 6-7 different services because you know it all, you know how to do it all. And I think that's one of the things that changed with me is initially, like I said, I came in to help on the TikTok, and then it turned to running the social media, taking pictures, shooting videos, editing videos, doing interviews, and all that just because I had some knowledge before. So number one thing is just always learn. Go on YouTube, always learn new things. If you get bored of something, let's say you do a bunch of video and you get bored of doing video, switch to photo, buy a film camera, do whatever it takes to be on top. You have to be the person with all the skills. If you just have 2 skills, there's gonna be someone with 3 skills or 4 skills or 5 skills. You're never gonna be enough. And if you are enough, they'll use you once and never use you again. People want someone that has multiple skills. That person has to be able to do anything because it makes it so much easier for the person that wants it. Like, oh yeah, he can do this, but he can also do this and that and that. It just changes everything compared to the person that can only do, yeah, he can do video, but we would have to bring someone else for photo, and we have to bring someone else for editing, etc. If you know how to do all of those, you're a one-man team. You get everything. Watch as many videos as you can and take all the information in and work hard. And I think that's going to be one of the biggest things is just take everything in. Like, you're one person, but you're a person of multiple skills. Like you have to take over everything. Like you have to be the guy. Same thing if you want to go like on tour. You think management and rappers would prefer a guy that can only do photos, or they would prefer someone that can do photo, video, and edit everything that he did? Like obviously they're going to pick the one that can do it all because it's just going to cost them less money and they can stick with one person. That's the key to everything. Just know how to do it all. Everything's on YouTube. Everything's for free. Number 2 is connections. Make as many connections as you can. Whatever city you're in, go out to events, go out to all the underground rapper events, go out to listening parties, just talk to everyone, see who's next up in your city, who's making music in your city that you like. And if you're never taking pictures for rappers at all or film for rappers and that's what you want to do and you're at ground zero, you haven't done anything, that's the first thing you should do. Go to an underground show and film some stuff. You can bring your camera, it's free. People want pictures taken, they want videos taken, they want photos taken. It's the perfect place to get your content. And then as soon as the show ends, you send them everything. And then that's how you lock in with an artist. Then they're gonna want you for a video, or they're gonna want you for more photos, and that's when you can start charging them and building a relationship with them. Like going to those small shows is so important at the start. Without meeting people, You can't go up the ladder. In this industry, that's all it is. You can't go up by yourself. Like, it's people that are going to bring you up. So people that are higher than you are going to be the ones that are going to be picking you up and bringing you even higher. That's how the industry is. So just talk to people and be kind, be yourself, be generous. And number one is just work hard. Like I said before, like, you want to be the guy that can do everything. You have to be the first person to send the manager, the artist, the recap, the photos. Like, you have to be the person, the first person. Because if you take a week to perfect it, they're gonna forget about you. Nobody wants to post photos a week later after the show. Like, it's over. They want to post it the morning after, the night of. Like, you have to be on top of that. That's the most important thing. So yeah, connections are extremely important. Even me, like, I'm an introvert. I don't even, like, when I go to like big festivals and stuff, I just stick to myself. But when it's time to talk to people and to talk about my work and to try and get opportunities, that's when you have to lock in and go outside your comfort zone and just do things that you're not used to. You have to enter like a new headspace. You have to be a different person. You have to be that extroverted person in you. Somewhere in you, you're extroverted and you want to talk to a bunch of people. So you have to find that person and bring them out and just talk to a bunch of people. Because in a room of 50 people, there's at least one of them that can help you and one of them that can get you something else. And I'm not saying use people, but I'm saying that everyone that you talk to can just benefit you. So the more people you talk to, the more chances you'll get benefits out of it. Another thing, number 3, I would say, is DMs and emails. People aren't going to come to you at the start. You have to go to them. Send DMs saying what you want to do for them. Hey, I want to take pictures for you. Hey, I want to film for you. Hey, I want to edit for you. Same thing with emails. Emails, make it more professional. Put your portfolio in it and say exactly what you want to do. If you want to work for a business, you have to tell them, okay, I want to do this for you. Here's how I can do it. Here's how I've done it before. And send it. Like, don't hesitate. There's so many businesses out there. Just send it. Like I said at the start of the video, I wouldn't have had this job if I wouldn't have sent that email out at 11 p.m. So don't be afraid to send it. It doesn't hurt. If anything, it just gets your name out there. And you might think, that person won't see my email. But I promise you, they do look at your emails. Even if they choose not to answer, they see it. So as long as you get your name out there and they see that you exist, that's all that matters. At least you did something. If they don't choose to answer you, too bad. Maybe they will one day when you're up, right? Another thing is, you can use any camera. It doesn't matter what camera you use. Don't use that as an excuse. Don't use like, I don't have a good camera or this or that. It doesn't matter. You can literally find a good camera for like $100 to $200. Like, you can find a Digicam for like $200 or $100 and start with that. People think it's cool. I think it's cool. That's how I started shooting the Montreality DVDs with. We're shooting music videos with the shittiest cameras for some of the biggest artists. That just proves to you that you don't need an expensive camera. You just need to know how to shoot. You just need to know how to edit. That's it. You can get a camera for cheap. Go to a thrift store, go to a Value Village, go to a cheap camera store, go on eBay. You'll find cheap cameras on eBay. Like, it's possible, I'm telling you. And like I said, just the fact that we're shooting music videos with some of the biggest artists with the worst cameras just should tell you that you're able to do it as well. And this industry is tough. Like, I'm not gonna hide it. I've been in it for like 3-4 years, and we've dealt with a lot of stuff, like people that don't let you drop stuff, or people that ego you, people that don't want to talk to you, just people that think they're better than you for whatever reason. That's all it is. That's all the music industry is, especially hip hop. So just know what you're getting into, because some people just aren't good humans, really. That's really what it is. And you have to find a way to overcome that. You have to find like-minded people that you want to surround yourself with and that you want to do stuff and learn stuff with. I think that's the most important thing, is finding a group of people that you love being with and that you can learn from. There's too much ego in this industry. People are not nice, and they take advantage of you, and they take advantage of us. The videographers, the photographers, the graphic designers, they take advantage of us. Like, they think what we do isn't worth any money. They think that they're above us for whatever reason, but at the end of the day, the creatives are the ones that make the artist look good at the end of the day. So one day it'll catch on, one day people will notice. But for now, the industry is really cutthroat, I would say, like, especially for us creatives. But you can do it. I'm still here. I'm doing fine. Just know how to maneuver, be yourself, be a good human. I think that's the biggest thing, just being yourself. Don't be afraid to give people knowledge. Don't gatekeep. Another thing is, I went to school, right? But I really didn't need school, and I'm grateful I got it, but I didn't learn anything in school. I basically went to school for the wrong thing. I went to film school in film production, but I don't care about making movies, and that's basically what they tried to teach me. And so I really didn't learn much, especially I went to school during COVID, so it was mostly online, so I missed out on a bunch of stuff. And here I am in like a completely different industry. I'm not in the film industry. I'm in the music industry, and I'm doing fine. If you have parents that really want you to get your degree, do it. But I'm saying, like, if you're like 15, 16 years old and you're really interested in this, start early. That way, by the time you're 18, 19, you'll have a big enough portfolio to do other things other than going to school. You'll maybe be able to get jobs by the time you're 18 if you start at 16, 15, taking pictures or filming. Like, your portfolio is going to be huge. Just think about it. Like, imagine 2 years of strictly going to shows all the time, filming music videos and taking pictures. Like, within 2 years, your portfolio is going to be huge. So you might not even need to go to school. At the end of the day, whatever is creative, you don't need school. Like, we're all freelance anyways. It's not like the people that hire you look at where you graduated. No, they don't look at where you graduated. They look at what you've done before and what work you can do, how you can edit, how you can film, how you can take pictures. They don't look at none of your school shit. Nobody cares about that. It's just about your work. Build your portfolio, impress people, and you won't have to go to school. And honestly, school's so expensive nowadays that it's just not worth it, in my opinion. There's YouTube. Just watch YouTube. You can learn anything on YouTube. I remember the first time I ever used After Effects, I was trying to like make a hockey edit. It took me like, I remember I was in the living room. I was like 14. I stayed on After Effects like 8 hours trying to learn how to do a CC lens, like how to keyframe a CC lens, which is like a circle effect. It took me like 8 hours to do it. But after 8 hours, I learned it, and I was able to do it. Like, the next time I did it, I was able to do it in like an hour. And then I was able to do it in like 30 minutes. And then it took a minute, right? So these things just come. And did I learn that from school? No, I learned it from YouTube. I learned it from a random ass person doing a tutorial, and I just copied it. Like, there's everything on YouTube. There's everything online. You can find everything online. So you got it. And yeah, I hope this video helped y'all a little bit. My name's Tommy. My Instagram is 01Tommy with 2 M's. If you guys like the video, subscribe. It helps me. This year I'm trying to do as many videos as I can. Soon enough I'm going to be traveling, so I want to film a lot as well. And yeah, I love y'all. Thank you for watching, and don't hesitate to hit me up if you have any questions. Peace.